Joshua and Jarmiah were cousins, but their bond was like that of brothers. Joshua lived with his parents in a small village, while Jarmiah was the son of his uncle and aunt who lived nearby. They grew up playing together, learning, and listening to stories about God from their elders. Joshua was always strong in his faith and prayers, while Jarmiah sometimes questioned things. Does God really listen to our prayers? If he does, then why do we still face difficulties? He would ask. Joshua would smile and say, "Trust in him, Jarmiah. God is always with us. We just have to believe." One day, the village was preparing for a grand fair. There were going to be games, food stalls, and lots of fun activities. But for Joshua and Jarmiah, the most exciting event was the archery competition. Jarmiah was excited but nervous because he knew he wasn't as skilled as Joshua in archery. Still, he was determined to win. On the day of the fair, the whole village gathered. Many skilled players competed, but the real excitement was between Joshua and Jarmiah. When it was Jarmiah's turn, he felt his hands tremble with nervousness. He missed his shot, and his face turned red with frustration. "This is useless. I lost. I will never win," he said angrily. Joshua walked up to him and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Jarmiah, you tried, and that's what matters. Winning or losing doesn't define us. We must always trust in God and never give up." Jarmiah sighed and said, "But if God really helps us, wouldn't he have made me win?" Joshua gently replied, "God always helps us, but he also teaches us to work hard. We don't just pray, we put in our best effort too." The next day, a serious problem arose in the village. During the fair, some children had wandered into the forest while playing, and they had gotten lost. The elders were worried because the evening was approaching and the forest was dangerous. At night, Joshua and Jarmiah exchanged glances. "We have to find those kids," Joshua said firmly. The two cousins prayed and joined the villagers in searching the forest. After a while, they heard the faint cries of the children. They had become trapped near the edge of a deep pit. Jarmiah quickly thought of a plan. Using his bow and a rope, he tied one end to a tree and helped lower it down while Joshua assisted in pulling the children up. With teamwork and faith, they managed to rescue all the kids safely. When the villagers saw this, they cheered and clapped. At that moment, Jarmiah realized something important. "Now I understand, Joshua. True victory isn't about winning medals or competitions. It's about the good we do for God and for others." Joshua smiled and said, "Exactly. That's why we always say, 'As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.'" This story teaches us that success isn't just about winning competitions, but about helping others and trusting in God. When we put our faith in Him and work hard, we achieve true victory. Like, comment, and subscribe